Convert something. Convert something. Remember, I'm a teacher, not a speaker. There's something known as the law of conservation of energy, and it states that energy is not created or destroyed, it simply changes form. Once again, energy is not created or destroyed, it simply changes form. Now, when we look at energy, we have energy, which means the ability to do work, okay? So the ability to do work. Energy is broken down into two main types of energy, which are potential and kinetic energy. But then below that, you could think of them almost like as subgroups. There are different forms of energy. So it could be like light energy, sound energy, electrical energy, thermal energy, and so forth. So energy could change from one form into another, so it's not created or destroyed. Let's say, for example, I have a television and I plug that television into the wall. It's gonna take the electrical energy from the wall, it's gonna go through the television unit, it's gonna produce light energy, and it's also going to produce sound energy. Now, one thing about the law of conservation of energy, and whenever energy changes from one form to another, it does not matter what transformation or what conversion is taking place. Some of that energy is always going to be released as thermal energy. And we could think of thermal energy, think of that like heat. So thermal energy is produced by vibrating particles. Faster those particles move, the warmer that object becomes, and the slower they move, the cooler they are. Energy, whenever it changes from one form into the other, a small amount of it is always converted into thermal energy. I remember when I was young and my mother said, like, when you come home, do your homework, that we could not watch television. So I did what a good student, because I of course became a teacher, right, would do. I came home and I watched TV. And when I heard the engine of my mom's car coming down the street, I quickly turned off the television and ran to the table where I had my books and everything just set up as if I was in the middle of doing my homework. I remember one day though, my mom felt the back of the television. And what did she feel? The television felt warm. Why is that? Because while it was on, it was converting that electrical energy into light and sound energy, but in the process, a small amount of thermal energy was converted. So when she felt that that television was warm, she knew that I was being dishonest. She knew that I was watching television at a time that I wasn't supposed to. And I'm just gonna assume that I might have gotten a consequence. So I want you all in life to keep converting. I just finished my run, day 417, rise and grind. I've been running a mile every single day. I'm down almost 60 pounds. That's one of the beautiful side effects of what's being produced. Now, I'm actually converting. Me as a human, I cannot fill up on premium fuel at the gas station. What I actually do is I eat food. And as I eat that food and it moves through my body and my body breaks it down and pulls out all of the nutrients and vitamins and energy, it's converting it into mechanical energy. So I'm running on the treadmill. It's converting the chemical energy from the last meal that I ate into mechanical energy as I move. And guess what? I start to sweat because I'm producing thermal energy. Whenever energy changes from one form into another, it's always going to produce a small amount of thermal energy. And if I were to go outside right now, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is right at freezing temperature. If I were to go outside and run, I'm going to produce thermal energy, and that's gonna keep me warm. However, if I just stand there and not move, I'm gonna feel cold and I'm gonna start to shiver. My body's gonna try to create that energy transfer, from chemical to mechanical naturally just by shaking. However, it's the process of me running, converting that chemical energy into mechanical energy. So what do we need to do in life? We need to continue converting. We're taking our efforts and we're gonna apply different strategies or protocols, and we're gonna move forward towards our goal. As we move from one to another form, we're going to produce something in the process. When we convert our intentions into actions, thoughts, and we put them into motion, in that conversion process, as we strive to reach our objective, something is going to be produced in the process. Just like the law of conservation of energy. Energy is not created or destroyed, it simply changes form. So continually try to change form. I don't even want us to be content with being the person we were yesterday. We're gonna continue to move forward. We're gonna continue to take something that's in our mind, our thoughts, and put it into action. And through that process, as we move closer to our goal, even a byproduct, something is being produced. Just like when I run, it's that thermal energy, and that's what increases my survival rate as I run, by keeping my body warm, keeping it closer to its standard temperature. Remember, I'm a teacher, not a speaker. I want you all to have an amazing day.